Joe Brown. The defendant in this case says the plaintiff has no idea what it takes to build an R2-D2 robot. He says he had to get some parts to complete the plaintiff's order, and the plaintiff got impatient. Let's hear what the judge has to say.
Where did you get yours?
There was another builder that had a dome that was already completed that looked just like that.
Did you have to fabricate any of the parts that went into yours?
No, myself I didn't, but I had to actually take it apart, repaint it, reglue. So it's still involved hands-on work, sanding, cutting, painting to build mine. So even though I didn't fabricate parts like melting plastic or cutting wood, I took every piece apart and repainted it and resanded, cut, did it all myself.
There's a big difference between doing that and building it from scratch.
Well, here we are a year later and you still don't have the one that you're supposed to build for me.
It's right there. That's it right there.
I built my own by now. I don't want yours.
Well, I wasn't going to give it to you anyway, so.
Okay. Now, you had a head start. These had the shell. How is it he managed to get his finished before you were able to supply yours?
Oh, it's easy. I scratch built the droid. He bought the parts already made. Some of them were already complete. The dome that he bought was already done.
Is that it?
Well, the components were totally different than what the ones I was waiting for.
The picture that's on the board, that's the one that I built.
Okay, how big is it?
Same size as this one.
Okay.
And it took me only 2.5 months and less than half of what I paid Mr. Ragosa. That's why I find it hard to believe with all the stories of delays with the feet being painted. It was one paint shop, then it's another, and then he got defensive when I tried to, I wanted answers, I wanted progress pictures. He never provided progress pictures of that this thing was even being built.
They have caused you, the organization, this fan club, or the builders group, to adopt the policy that anyone that belongs is forbidden from making a replica for anybody other than themselves.
For profit. Can't make one for profit.
Can't make it for profit. I understand kits can be sold, components can be sold, but no one is supposed to sell one that they've made or make one for another. And you two had sort of an agreement under the table.
You can't sell kits either.
No kits.
You cannot sell. If I give you a box or 3 boxes of what it takes to build an R2, they adopted the rule that we can't do that either.
That's your club.
Was my club. I'm not part of that club.
You founded it, but now they fired you.
I mean, I didn't found it, but I was there in the beginning.
From
According
the
to
2,000 some members, right?
1999, I believe it's for.
According to one of the officials of the club, Raul had nothing to do with the founding of the club.
I never said I did. I mean,
Well, it's funny. Gentlemen, you got an undercover agreement to violate the provisions of the organization. The contract says expects that he will complete assembly within 3 months. So you want to get your money back, right?
At this point, since
you want your money back less the value of the parts that he supplied to you.
That's correct.
And you built your own.
I did.
Judge Joe Brown makes his ruling after this.